Undead Unluck Negation abilities. We're going simple this time. We're going basing it off purely battle focus, kind of. No, not purely battle focus, but just what is the strongest ability in my opinion. This is how I'm gonna like base my rankings. This is like the level of importance, I guess, what we're like ranking them based on these abilities. So first off, battle potency. That's the most important criteria, battle potency. So just how good is it in battle? How like effective is it? Like like thinking about Tatiana's, that is pretty battle potent, just like expandable area that no one can like breach. That's pretty potent in battle. Victor doing the red line, dead line, the One Piece deadline attack. That's a potent ability. That's kind of what I mean. Like the ability give you any really strong out there attacks. Like for example, Fang has Unfade, but he can do like these insane high octane attacks. But that's not because of Unfade. So Unfade isn't really battle potent. It's because Fang is so strong that he's able to utilize Unfade to that extent. Unfade isn't really battle potent, but Fang himself, the character, is battle potent. But so we need to like keep that distinction between the ability and the character themselves. Just because the character is powerful might not mean the ability will necessarily make you just as powerful. So yeah, so that's battle potency. Next, we have soul enhanceability. I didn't even know if enhanceability is a word, but I think I've heard people say it. I don't think it's used in this kind of context though. Soul enhanceability, like how much more powerful can this ability get if you like apply your soul to it? For example, the biggest example we have in the manga at the moment is Fuko. Usually, she needs to physically touch someone to give them a stroke of unluck, and the more she's fond of someone, the bigger the stroke of unluck is. But the problem with that is touching her enemies does them little damage, kind of thing. But she was able to expand on her ability with using her soul to attach the unluck to her soul, and then she can shoot off like a soul bullet to give the stroke of unluck to anyone, really, not even just someone she's fond of. We saw her do this against Beast. Non-battle applications. Although I did say it is basing which one is the strongest, the strength can be determined in a multitude of ways. For example, what I'm thinking of is like if how good is it, or maybe might not be that well suited for battle, might be able to use a bit in battle, but what if for like example unseen, if it's good with like espionage kind of thing, because that can rank up ability like really quickly. Like for example, there's a Nov in Hunter x Hunter, and he has a teleport ability, but he's not really that strong in himself. But the teleportation isn't really like a potent ability because he opens gateway kind of teleportation, not like instant transmission teleportation. So it's not really that potent in battle. He has got a technique to like he like claps his hand together and it creates like a void, and he can just like cut people in half, like send whatever people to the void. But yeah, that's not really. It's a really powerful ability. Like it probably an A or S rank ability, but it's not really that battle potent. So non-battle applications will come into it, but it's not weighed as heavily as battle potency is. Now, the final one is perspective enhanceability. It's basically because of how the power system works in Undead Unluck, you can expand on the ability and get even stronger by just changing your way of thinking. So gonna try and like see if there's like any way of thinking that the character currently doesn't have that we could apply to the ability to make it even stronger. This one's more of a wishy-washy, like what if situation going on, so that's why it's weighed a bit lower. Shoo, unknown. I was gonna say, I guess you can get sneak attacks off, but any attempt at making yourself perceived won't work. So you can't even get sneak attacks off. With her specifically, because she had G line and she was able to make that artificial construct to be her body. They were able to actually interact with people by not like revealing the actual name Akira. So yeah, I think it's probably gonna for bat. We're talking about battle wise. How can the soul enhance it? It's not very bat and potent. Low on the bat and potent scale. Unknown is kind of whack for fighting. Cause yeah, if he doesn't have G liner, he doesn't have like a lot of the stuff. And we're just considering the ability alone, not the character in total. Well, it's as long as he doesn't present himself as his original. He can still write stuff, right? So he doesn't have, just doesn't don't sign it off as him. It can work for espionage a little bit, I guess. Like he can write a note down where your rival gang this location, don't sign off as him. Just leave a note somewhere. Can't work as espionage. Yeah, I think that's about. Yeah, I'll keep it. It's probably an F to be honest. I'm gonna put it in F. Oh, sorry, unknown. Yeah, that's a terrible battle ability. Unstoppable. It's pretty. How potent is it? It's pretty potent. When you can go around the world and stuff, that's pretty potent. But BA potency, soul enhance ability. Apparently, he had to link up with the soul guys to be able to run around the world. So I think like that brings its battle potency. I'll keep it's still an A. Still an A. Non-battle applications. It's got a lot of non-battle application. I think the top's gonna be an A. Quick delivery, I think. Just have it's basically having super speed. You know what? Ability conditions, not drawback conditions. That's the word I was looking for. This is why it shouldn't be. It should be near the bottom because the conditions can change. Like we saw with Top and Billy. Top, he used to have to break something on his arm, but now break something on his body to stop. But now I think he can just break anything. Ability drawback. I think his ability drawback might be keeping him away from S rank. I think he's still A. I was thinking he's A, but it'll probably be like middle to low end of A. Let's move on to Chikara's ability Unmove. Gotta be standing still. Gotta be standing still and being with eyesight of someone to halt their progression. I'm thinking C because it's battle. It's pretty potent. It's pretty potent. I put it B rank potency. B rank potency. Non-battle applications are pretty huge, but you can't move yourself. So to be honest, this is one of those condition times when the condition is probably pretty potent. What's the point in being able to stop something moving if you can't move yourself? In team battle, I guess. If you're teaming up. But even still, like as soon as you get into his eye range, it the ability activates on you. I think it's a complete halt. It's not like a slow down or anything at least. Like if you're able to move something fast enough. Let's say he's looking at something falling and then because we know if you can't see him, if the vision is blocked, you can still move like if you're behind a wall. You like turned over a table and you like start pushing the table, but to him it doesn't look like the table's like moving because he's like too far away or something. So from his perspective, the table's not moving much, but it is moving. I wonder if the ability would work if he has to register something as moving. But does he need to perceive it as moving? I think he would. I could put it in F, but I'll put it in. It's useful. It's useful. It's a good blocker. A good blocker. You know what? For a big high octane attack, it's a good stop it. Yeah, it's good blocker. Good blocker. For that reason, I'll put it in B. No, not really. I put it in C. It's just a good blocker. That's about it. Gina, Unchange. Basically, an upgrade version of Chikara. I always feel like Chikara's ability. Make the Unchange air. Does she have to touch something for it to become Unchanged? But is she like the reason she can do the air because she's technically touching the air? If she bends something and she uses Unchange on it, it can never change. Can it never change its form? I guess that's a more of a perspective thing. I think you could if you had the perspective on it. It's pretty potent in battle applications for Unchange. It's really the Unchange arms makes this ability really like practical and useful outside of battle because yeah you basically have telekinesis. I think I said that in the last. Yeah, I'm probably going to repeat a lot of things from the last tier list video, but that's cool. Pretty battle. It should have been A. Should it be a? I think it might be above top. Top versus Gina. I think Gina's winning. She is one of the most powerful. She was one of the most powerful in the union in the previous. I think even just the Unchanged air, being able to have that perception, like I'm technically touching all the air right now. Unsleep. This is probably definitely F on the battle potency. On the soul enhance ability, you can sleep better. for other people to sleep, perhaps? Now, Unburn, battle-wise. It's good if you're facing up against a fire enemy, but not all opponents are fire enemies. You don't get any strength enhancement or nothing from it. Unless you're going up against a fire enemy, what do you need? What? You can't burn me. Okay. I'll slice you. Yeah, Unburn by itself is not that great. Yeah. Oh, now Fang, Unfade, battle potency. Like I was saying before about it, Fang is potent in battle, but the ability itself isn't. Unfade is probably going in D. There aren't really any conditions for its constant activation. Non-battle applications, kind of like Unsleep. You can study a lot, I guess, and stuff. Unfade, you can make someone else unfade, but that'll probably be time limited. The ability allows you to get strong, but it's not strong in it of itself for battle. Does that mean he never tires? Ooh. Does he have infinite stamina? Does Fang ever tire? Wait, does Fang get tired? That could be a perspective boost anyway. I'll put that up to C. Even if he can't in the story, if I apply my perspective enhanceability criteria, yeah, Fang could be in C because if you got infinite stamina, that's a massive boost. That's enough to get you up into C. Might even get you past Chikra. Even here it says, although it may seem like not a very useful skill in itself, it can prove successful in combination with certain artifacts. But yeah, it's not particularly powerful within itself. As I said, I'll put less stocks in my own theories for the perspective enhanceability. So I'll put it right a bit below Chikara for that reason. Undead, this is a big one. For battle, is it gonna be in the S rank? It's pretty insane. It's for battle, and like the way we've already seen it increased in the manga. It's super powerful, but yeah, just on the base level, even if you couldn't do all the like Red Road and Deadline and all those kind of stuff that Andy and Victor can, you actually have infinite stamina, unlike the unconfirmed thing. You still need fighting prowess, but on its own, we're gonna assume our base level where like an athletic anime main protagonist, a normal like typical anime protagonist that just starts off with undead is gonna be super broken. But anyway, let's think about it with all the soul enhanced abilities and stuff. We've seen him. We it's this one's a good one because we've seen Andy do a lot of soul stuff recently, and like when he was like, you can control your own body using your soul. So even if they like brain dead you or something, it's definitely S rank. It's got to be S rank. What we've seen already with it, the deadline, the red road. Yeah, it's definitely S tier. Definitely, you're basically invincible. They can trap you up. You need a very specific ability like Gina's. So should Gina be an S? It's just it is mainly a matchup thing that Andy and it's not like it's easy. It'll be an easy capture every time as well. She just has the ability to. Unchange just has the ability to. It's not necessarily stronger. It's got the ability to oppose undead. Good match. It's a good matchup for her. Not a perfect one, but a good one. Soul enhanceability, we talked about that. Yeah, you can move your own body and stuff. Non-battle applications, I don't know specifically, but there's no specific. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter non-battle applications built for being undead. I to make clones and stuff. This ability is pretty broken. Like, well, I guess the guy who has it has like billion years of to live to like figure it out and get better at it. So yeah, it makes sense. Undecrease battle potency, pretty potent, pretty damn potent. B rank potency, I'd say. B rank potency. To be honest, for the non-battle applications, I just have to rethink about my old tier list video. Maybe you can make infinite money, and well, we're thinking more battle wise. Sitting around B is pretty good for undecrease. Unjustice, pretty potent. It might be the next S rank one. Your opponents just do the opposite of what they think is right to do, basically. But it might not necessarily be for your benefit. You have to be able to read your opponent pretty well. If you're in a heated battle, and that's what we're assuming we're in, it's gonna work 99% of the time. It's gonna work almost all the time. It might be S rank. It has subdued the master rules for so long. Yeah. I think it's a S. I think it's a S. Does she have to look at someone? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's an S rank ability for sure, for sure, for sure. Unbreakable. You can make unbreakable armor. Let's give you high defense. I think a low B is correct for it. Because the ability itself, like using, and I've never understood, can you just teleport stuff onto you with Unbreakable, like the Unbreakable armor and stuff? Because I feel like that's what she's been doing, but I don't know if it's been confirmed. I'm gonna go in the assumption you can just teleport stuff. I'm just gonna say maybe it has to be pre-made. That's the only like condition I can think of. We need to see Haruka actually crafting some Unbreakable armor so I can understand how it works. I'd say the soul enhanceability. I think it just makes stronger armor. Maybe, maybe they can make an armor that like durability is linked to your willpower, like your soul. So if Fuko had it, she'd have like properly unbreakable armor. Like if the armor breaks, that's when your soul breaks. So it's kind of like a all or nothing like kind of defense. That I think that confirms her place in B. Now B for Billy. Billy's ability unfair. I was gonna say uncopy, but that doesn't make any damn sense. This might be one of those that the condition brings it down. Acknowledge your opponent's strength, not opponent, but acknowledge your friend's strength or something like that. Let me make sure I'm saying the right thing. It's something about acknowledgement. Yeah, acknowledging one's strength. So it doesn't even have to be an enemy strength. Just acknowledging someone's strength, you can copy their ability. And that's pretty good because like if it's a powerful ability, you're gonna acknowledge their strength. But like unless I said they're like a really cocky character, like someone like Unruin. But yeah, I think it'd be pretty easy to acknowledge someone's strength and you just get every ability. I wouldn't put it in S since it does have a tricky condition like that. But copying battle abilities, I don't think it has much non-battle applications. Perspective enhanceability, it's all based on perspective, the condition of it, acknowledging someone's strength. But can he negate the unfairness of something else? I was gonna say it's fair. No, but the world is so unfair. There's not much things he can negate. There's not much fairness in the world to negate. I guess that's kind of sad. What's fair in the world? Fair, we all have one mother. He can be like, I can negate the fairness of everyone having one mother. Oh, everyone has. Uh, Not everyone has one wife, but anyway, everyone has one mother. Negate the unfairness of the fairness of everyone having one mother. I have two moms now. Some people have two moms that they have lesbian moms. There's nothing fair in this world, bro. There's nothing fair in this world. So yeah, you can stick at the bottom of A. You can copy some pretty powerful abilities, and that's it. Your battle potency is an S rank, to be honest, but everything else is lacking. So that's why you didn't get into there. I know Andy. I said Andy doesn't have many battle applications, but his battle potency is like S plus. So is like Dewey's. Her battle potency is like S plus. His is just S. He still has to copy. One aspect of unfair is that the user does not automatically know how to use the abilities. Yeah, he doesn't even automatically know how to use them. He's not going to use them on the same level as someone else. So yeah, he unfair. Not in the S rank, unfortunately. Should it be a bit higher than top and Gina? No. Maybe higher than top. Higher than top. Okay. Gina, he's pushing the S rank. She's pushing the S rank. Now Sean. Now he was my example earlier about someone who's might not be that battle potent, but his non-battle applications are pretty good in the espionage department. So yeah, being invisible is pretty good. Being undetectable, not even he's expanded it to the point where he's weightless as well. He can't be sensed by weight. I theorize maybe he'd be able to expand it to the ability that he won't be able to even be seen by thermal imaging, because that's how they found him in this current loop we're in. They just used some like thermal goggles to see where he was when he was invisible. Even thinking maybe you could expand it to the point where he has like Corazon's ability from One Piece, where he can negate his sound as well. If he can negate his weight, maybe negate his body heat, maybe he can negate his sound being detected as well. He's completely unseen. You just got to change perspective on that. I think that's like completely possible. So that's why he's like floating in B right now. Soul enhanceability. I feel like the soul enhanceability is a part of him being able to like share his ability with Fuko. Like he's probably linking his soul in some way to her, because we know these abilities are all based off the soul. Probably a B or something. It's pretty good to like just vanish on the opponent during battle. Soul enhanceability B, non-battle applications. I think this is like an A. With the espionage aspect, he'd be a really great spy. Perspective enhanceability, I already said so many ways. His perspective enhanceability, honestly, is probably like an S, but his condition brings him very far down. It's probably a D, maybe an F. Closing your eyes is a huge drawback. It's a huge drawback. I'll put a D because there's probably ways you can get around it, and then condition D. Yeah, that probably balances out to a B. That balances out to a B. Yeah, I'd say that. Now, Latla's ability. Untruth. So all the predictions come false. It's actually, we've seen it in battle. It's actually pretty insane in battle to like damage cancellation is what I can call it. Ability nullification, kind of attack nullification, I guess. It's pretty up there. Potency in battle. I'll probably give it a B in potency in battle. I think the soul enhanceability opportunities for this one is probably going to be low. What I say about potency B, soul enhanceability, I'll probably give it C D. It's probably I feel like there are ways you could probably sell, but I don't know, maybe a C. Non-battle applications. I said in my previous tier list when they get is what if she can use the ability for like bets and stuff. And with these non-battle applications, I want them to somehow, some way tangentially link to battle. Where were we? We did Latla. Were we finishing with Latla? Yeah, I think Latla deserves to be in B. No, maybe C. Really, all she has is slight bat, slight battle potency going for her. So I don't think she deserves to be in C. Like that attack nullification is pretty potent. I might even say an A for battle potency. Like basically her predicting the attack is gonna hit you. Like, and if it looks like it's actually gonna hit you, it's probably gonna hit you. You can counter it with a smart enemy can counter it with like feints and stuff, I guess. Like I think Billy could easily attack Latla because she'll just think I think a ricochet basically handles her pretty easily. Like yeah, if he shoots and he's not aiming for her, he's aiming for the ricochet that's gonna hit behind her and then hit her in the back. I don't think she can untrust that because she wouldn't have predicted that would happen. So Fuko ability battle potency. It's pretty potent. A or S rack potency. It's meteors. It's something not even the way it did to Victor. I think that might be S rank potency. That might be some S rank potency. And then enhanceability on perspective and so that might be a bit AS rank as well. Non-battle applications. Ranking people, I guess. The non-battle applications aren't really that fun. I'd probably give it D. Not touch them. But with that soul enhanceability, she doesn't even need to touch them, just the soul bullets. It might be an S rank ability how it's realized, because we're thinking about these abilities if they're like fully realized basically, because yeah, that can be hard to like conceptualize because we're seeing the characters. Like I think I'd actually put Latla herself in a C, but ability fully realized I'd put it in a B. Fuko, I like even Fuko, I'd probably put her in A, like character wise, like fighting against Andy, who's a S. I put Andy over Fuko and Juiz over Fuko, but ability wise, fully realized ability, yeah, they're standing toe to toe. Fully realized, Fuko might be above Juiz, and she should be because she is the main character and she is Juice's successor. Unhealth, always gonna be an F, and no matter what tier list you do, this ability is dog shit. Unless with the soul enhance ability, you can spread it to other people to make other people unsick. But I'm not giving that a lot of weight. Yeah, it's staying an F, but the fact that maybe you can spread it to other people, and it'll probably still be for limited time, but it's still something, still some sort of attack. I'm not even going to consider anything else. The non-battle applications. Don't tell me there's any non-battle applications for being terminally unhealthy. I guess you can get sympathy, charity. How long do you live with disability? Do you still live a normal life with disability, but you just constantly sick? Is it like a Deadpool situation where his cancer is needed for his regen? Because if he didn't have his cancer cells, the regen would overrun his body. Is it one of those situations? Is she immortal? Do I need to move her up the tier list? But yeah, from what I'm thinking now, the worst ability, not her, the ability. The ability is the worst ability. I'm sure Phil's mom's lovely. And I've just realized again, I did this in the last tier list. I need to remember to take them out. Shad and Moy have to say battle potency for Untruth. It's kind of like a version of Unjustice. But Shad and Moy, S rank battle potency. But it's another situation of the ability itself isn't that strong. It's really strong in the hands of the user. So you do the opposite of what you like intend to do at that moment. I guess I will put it at A battle potency instead of S battle potency, like Unjustice, thinking about the ability properly. Yeah, so non battle applications, put it around C. Battle potency A. Condition, probably fond of the person. That's probably a D, to be honest, because unless you're battle hungry like Shen, you're not really going to be fond of all your opponents you're facing. That really averages out probably to a B. Not even like a high B, like a mid B for Shen and Moy. But now Unforgettable. Unless you're battling language, it's not very. Actually, it can help you store a lot of battle information like techniques and stuff, so you'll be good at whatever martial arts you decide to study. I'm going to put low weight in that. That's more of a non-battle application. Applications to enhance your battle. I guess that could fall under enhance ability. Not really. But non-battle application. Battle potency itself is B. Might be an F. Opposite of battle. He's looking kind of full, but I think C is the right place for Nico. No, Nico's ability, Unforgettable. Oh, yeah. So I think going in a B, going a B and a C, gonna be a C. We've seen a way he can expand it using the soul to like store his memories as well. That doesn't help him out in a battle really. Condition, constant activation. Yeah, I think he goes in a. Actually, battle wise, I don't know why I'm thinking C. I'm just thinking of Nico himself. I'm thinking D. So it's only not F just because it might be able to make you learn a lot of martial arts really well. That's about it. Yeah, we're talking about Rip. To be honest, battle potency, S rank, one nick on your opponent and they're done. Basically, one nick done. They're going to bleed out. It might not take ages, but eventually, I'm thinking this is probably just gonna be S. This ability because he even has this thing where if he explains to you that you can kill me to stop Unrepair, any actions towards killing him would count as a action of trying to repair yourself, therefore they won't work. What? 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 I can't remember how they were actually able to beat him, although is it just because he went unconscious, on choice, on coin choice? Non-battle applications. I feel like there is, but I can't think of the specific thing. You might need to sever something permanently. You can turn it off. You can turn off the ability. It doesn't really have any conditions. You gotta cut something. I'm comfortable putting him in S. Maybe a high A. What would take him out of S? These are just pretty broken ability. These top three at the moment pretty broken once you get down into it. Because ability just cause massive strokes unluck to anyone once it's fully realized. What's a cut to a meteor shower right on you? Give the top of A to Rip for now. Unrepair. Unruin. This might this might be S rank as well to me. Oh my god. I was just hyping up S, saying how it's in the least exclusive club, but I'm thinking this guy's probably gonna be an S. Battle potency. This is S rank battle potency. Definitely S rank battle potency. He's nothing can fall into ruin. He can't stop his own death, but he can basically do everything else in between to do that. But you can regen and stuff. Yeah, I think it deserves top of A. I just unseated Rip after like hyping him up so much. But these are two like pretty. These are two up there abilities. Now let's go to Tatiana. Untouchable. Battle potency. I'll give it a max output spread thing. Just flatten anyone in your range. Nothing can stop it. Give that an A. I'll give that an A. Battle potency. Can't touch anything. There are no. You have to use this for battle basically. What else can you use this for? There are no non-battle applications. Non-battle applications are NA ability conditions for like compulsory types of NA basically. Like I said, it's battle suit. You're basically invincible unless someone plugs up your air hole. Unavoidable. Battle potency, I'll give it a B. Battle potency. I guess the soul enhance ability will probably be make it multi-target. It's pretty potent in battle. I'll probably put it high B. Yeah, I'll put it above Unbreakable. Alright, Cruise. This one is going in B, definitely. Uh actually she can get people to mob her, but and we've seen how it can be enhanced with the soul. It can even affect people who already have people they love. If fully realized, it could probably affect the opponent, uh, unless the opponent has a strong soul. But fully realized, it might be an A. It just puts someone on your side, basically. I think it could go mid B. Fully realized. I think fully realized is pretty powerful. You could technically get an army of people to fight for you as well. I put it below Untruth. I put top of B or low end of A. Does it make it into the A rank? That'd be a really turn of the table because I thought it was going all the way down here. But if it makes it to the A rank, not too bad. I'll put it for B. I'll put it for B. I'll give it A. Now Untell. For battle, F. This is F. This is F. Can't even communicate to your comrades in battle. This is just a hindrance on the battlefield. No, there's no non-battle applications. Being a mime, that's not that great. Unfeel. I think that might be a low C for battle because you just can't. Your enemy attacks you, can't feel anything. You basically it'd be akin to being pumped up on adrenaline, kind of. You are taking damage, but you feel no pain, so you can basically still go on max output. Non-battle applications, like a lot of these non-battle applications, like you can be a fucking sideshow attraction kind of thing. You can stab yourself a bunch and it not hurt. Probably still die from it. Just taking attacks and not even showing pain is probably just more of a psychological thing for your opponent. Yeah, just get a bit of a psychological advantage. It's not that great, not that helpful. So yeah, it deserves to be in a C. Yusai. Not Yasai as my last negated tier list with Tom to kindly point out for me. Yasai means vegetable. Oh, it's just while in their vicinity. There's not a lot of abilities like that. It's usually eyesight or yeah, eyesight or touching them. Yeah, but just being in the vicinity, an ability like that, pretty good. So yeah, she can't draw her weapons. But you can make your opponent not draw their weapons. Probably battle potency C, just because not every opponent's gonna have weapons. Does it work on guns? Is that drawing something like not just drawing out the holster, but shooting itself? Is no, that's shooting. That's not drawing the bullet out. They can draw their guns, so they can draw their weapon. They just have to draw their weapons before they fight you, I guess. Ooh, well, what if she changed her perspective in order to say you can't draw breath anymore? You know what I mean? You can't draw breath into your lung. That'd be pretty devastating. Yeah, I think I'm cool with bottom of B, especially with that undraw breath ability, like theoretical ability she might have. Might put her above Dawn and Latla and Scene and Untrust. With the undraw breath ability is a bit of a stretch, so I'm gonna put her just above Latla. Final person to rank. Bunny, Unback. No backseas. The concept of no backseas, basically. You can seal up your weapons. Does she take damage? Does that suit make her invulnerable to damage? I feel like it does. In one of the one of the loops, I guess. She like got sliced in half or something. Got something crazy happened to her. I can't remember, but she was definitely damaged. Can take damage. Unback can get your opponent. It's the best out of C. It will definitely better than all these guys. The potency in battle, I'll probably put at C. All in all, the highest in C, I'd say. I think that's the tier list. Is there anyone I want to? I was thinking about top, and yeah, I think like I said, he'd be low end of B. I think everyone's where they should fall. Let's pull up the last time I ranked these guys. Where's Andy? Andy's all the way at the bottom of this one. So in real life, terrible ability. For battle, it is good ability, of course. Nico's in the same position, bro. His ability is just doo doo in general. Stella unknown yet, just doo doo. Unhealth yet, eternally bad abilities. Burn isn't that useful of an ability. I'm gonna average these out. I've got one more tier list to do about based on like negators, just the negators themselves, Andy, Fuko, Juice, Unruin themselves with their abilities. I'm wondering what the criteria is gonna be, like how I'm gonna judge. It's gonna be judged off their strength. Obviously, it's a battle manga, but it's also gonna be based off their it's gonna be based off their strength, their character, their personality, probably some character development, and based on their role in the series. So like Unruin, he's a villain, so how good of a villain is he? Everyone else is a protagonist. Guru was a bit of a villain as well, so I get to judge it based on those two aspects as well. So yeah, expect that Negator tier list video to come sometime. And yeah, once I've done that one, I guess I'll try and do an average of all three. But yeah, I guess this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching.